There we go.
Yay! Nope. You know what I mean? Like never mind. I'm having a blonde moment. We're just going to stop now. Okay, so
like, so that's good.
Oh, there you okay, I've got you back now. Hold on just a second. Can you hear me?
I can. Suspish Chit Chat episode. Are we at 22?
I think so. It's crazy to think that we've been doing it for that long. Oh my goodness, I didn't see the cards in the picture you sent me. That is so cool. Doing that YouTube subscriber giveaway too for people who are subscribed to the channel. I think we're at 206 subscribers.
That'll be exciting. What do you think about that?
I knew that the history that we've learned in school isn't always, accurate. It's toned down and, made for being able to be taught to kids, but
I didn't know there was like 5 tribes that had to, go through that. I mean, I knew the Cherokee tribe did, but I didn't know that northern tribes, had to do that as well.
Yeah.
And when you think about tribes and they had to walk all that way, I mean, my goodness.
Oh, I know.
That was.
And then to be told, like, okay, you're going to walk all this way, like, oh, this is a voluntary, walk that you have to take. And then to walk all that way and then be like, okay, well, now you get to do, I hope you enjoyed that 1,000-mile walk or however long it was. Now have fun building your homes. Like it's, ugh.
Yeah, they were promised all these perks, like money and all this stuff they were going to get, and they got nothing,
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of them died because they didn't have food or medicine and water and what they need on the wall.
And then they said that some of the men, I don't know if they were soldiers, I can't remember exactly, but the women of the tribes got attacked by the men that were escorting them. So
nay, I said.
Horrible. I mean, just absolutely good. I don't know. Like, they had horses. Like, were they not allowed to? I was gonna look that up and I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they only had a few. I would hope that they at least let them use some but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't look that up either. I didn't think to look that up. But the soldiers that were walking them did, though. They weren't the ones walking.
Yeah. And like Andrew Jackson, we learned about him and how he was a couple of weeks ago on our Dark History, and then he played a big part in this, and he was just nasty, terrible man.
Yeah. And that's one of those things you don't really think. You think about like our first presidents in our past, and like I said, for people like me, I've never really looked into history that much, so finding all of this out, it's like it's just crazy. I don't know how to. It's a bunch of stuff I didn't realize.
It's very interesting, though. It really is interesting. I think it's a cool thing that she's doing. I like it. I like the Dark History.
Yeah. I just started really listening to her well, watching her when she puts it on YouTube. So when she first started the Dark History, I hadn't started watching it yet, but I think it was last week. I just kind of sat and like binge watched all of them, and it's very like just she goes into a lot of detail, and it's. I mean, shoot, maybe they should start putting some of her Dark History things in letting high school students listen to her Dark History podcast.
Yes, girl.
It's good. They won't, but it's good.
Yeah.
I think all that's biased. You know what they have you to learn. It's biased.
Yeah.
They want you to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the problem. That's why, we don't know all of the, you find it out listening to stuff like her, and it kind of comes as a bit of a shock finding out all the details of everything. It's,
Wow.
like I said,
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
It's just crazy. Because, we knew, like, you learn some of it is, that everything wasn't honest. Some of it was bad, but yeah, just finding out all the details, it's like, it's just shocking is what it is.
Mm-hmm. And I think the great part is that all 5 tribes, they're really resilient, and they all are still, some of them have their native land still, and they all are still, have their communities, have their tribes, they're still thriving. And I think that's really amazing, that they go through all that, but still, and that's great, so that's good.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think it's great that they've held on to a lot of, well, as far as things that I've seen, they've held on to a lot of their traditions and stuff, and I hope that their future generations continue to hold on to traditions that they've always had. So it's really neat to see them do that. And I know my kids got to go to, I think it was when my daughter was in Girl Scouts, when we lived in California, and they had a Native American, I can't remember exactly what it was called, but they had an event at a park that her Girl Scout troop went to. And it was a like Native American event where they had a whole bunch of, did the dances and all kinds of stuff like that. And it was really neat to see everything. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's the word. See, and I knew that was what it was called, and that word was just, it's one of those things that's right there and you can't think of it when you need it. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was really interesting.
Really cool. Yeah. Now my daughter, she's it's just a lot of, well, we have Cherokee in our bloodline. My daughter, she has a lot more. Her dad is like, I don't know, 4 or half or something. But I know there was several years after she grew up and moved out on her own, and she wouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving because of, what had happened and what they had done to the Native Americans. And she's like, Mom, what they done to our people? I can't do it. And I completely understand that, because what they portray as, I don't really know that's, what it is, and so now, we do our own different version of Thanksgiving. It's not really the whole pilgrim and all that stuff, but it's just being thankful, for what God has given in our health, and and that kind of thing. Yeah, she wouldn't do it all. So, and I understand, I completely do.
Yeah, that's understandable. When I see her do like her hairstyles, it makes me miss my hair, so I'm trying to grow it out.
You're gonna grow your sides out?
Yeah, I'm letting them grow back out. I miss having all of my hair. I've had to cut so much of this last time that I colored my hair. A bunch of the hair over here broke off when I was rinsing the color out. Yeah, it's horrible. It's destroyed. I haven't curled it in a while because I'm afraid the curling iron's gonna just make it break off more. So,
Oh no.
but
That is
it'll
really
grow
good
back.
for your hair.
It's just hair.
It
It'll
will.
grow back.
We have some winners to announce
Mm-hmm.
for our challenges. We have a daily winner from last month.
Yeah,
in the daily challenge.
this is the so we had the first Bailey winner, and unfortunately they, I guess, didn't watch the chit chat, didn't contact Natalie, so we had to spin again and pick a second Bailey winner. So do you want to announce that one?
That was Miss Cat Adams. So congratulations.
Her. Our very own admin.
And then we have our fairy Disney Fairy Challenge.
Yeah. And everybody's looks for the Disney Fairy one were so beautiful.
Oh my God, yours was absolutely gorgeous. You did really good on that.
Thank you. Our Disney Fairy challenge winner was Charlene McBride. Beautiful Scottish mod. She did really good. I loved her Tinkerbell with the wing coming up and everything. It looked so pretty. She did great.
She isn't just unpleasant and rude. She's downright.
Yes, so we've got that one going right now, the first one, and then that one ends tomorrow. It's Sunday right now, so I don't know when this video will go out, but the first one ends Monday, and then we'll have the Suspish Disney Villains 2 starts Tuesday, and that'll have 4 new villains to do.
Cool. Okay. And it also starts the UK takeover. Is that what it's called? Okay, good.
The joys of living in the middle of nowhere. Internet's horrible.
Mine is too. I don't know. No, I just got us.
I don't know what's happening. All right, so we talked about Bailey's Dark History and we announced winners. I think we might have to skip talking about other stuff for now because I am so afraid we're going to be in the middle of talking about something and it's going to cut off again.
Bye.
Bye.